Welcome to 30 days of easy makeup tips that you can do with your own makeup. Day 1 is going to be how to get your foundation to last all day. Getting your makeup to last well begins the night before, so at bedtime, use a moisturiser that is suited to your skin type. A great affordable option that suits lots of skin types would be the CeraVe Facial Moisturising Lotion. And the more hydrated your skin is, the less likely it is that your foundation is going to go patchy. Then, in the morning, prep your skin with a dedicated SPF. And depending on which SPF you choose, you might want to moisturise as well, or the SPF on its own might be plenty. If you like to use a primer, use it here, but 9 times out of 10 I don't. I'd just rather spend that money elsewhere in my routine. And if I do use a primer, it would probably be more likely to be on a makeup client than on myself, but I do really rate the Mercier primers. I think they're great. So now, from here, use a really soft touch when you apply your foundation and your concealer. If you press too hard, you're not going to build coverage, whereas a light touch helps you to build the coverage that you want and keep it there all day. And I'm using a mixture of creams and powders today, so what I'm going to do is get all of my creams on first and then do all of the powders. I did an in-person masterclass recently and an old friend of mine came and I hadn't seen her in years. And she said the thing that she took away from it was that she'd forgotten just how soft my touch was. But it is so crucial. It's probably the most important step, I would say, in helping you to build a really flawless base. And now that I'm adding a little sweep of bronzer and blusher, again, I'm just pressing everything in gently rather than rubbing it in. When it comes to powder, you'll have to experiment a little bit to find out what's going to work for you. Personally, I like to take a little bit of powder down my T-zone because that's where I'm prone to getting oily. And then I'll take it with me and I will top that up just down the centre of the face throughout the day. If you don't like powder, you could use a setting spray or a combination of the two, which is what I do. I never used to be that into setting sprays, but I've got really into them recently. I really like the finish that they give and the fact that they look nice and natural. And again, you can choose one of those to suit what you're going for. You could use a traditional spray to lock your makeup in, something that gives you a bit more glow, something that helps to keep your complexion matte. And I like a combination of both because I feel like the spray helps to soften the velvety finish of the powder. Now, when you're happy, just keep an eye on your face through the day and try and reduce any oil in these folds of your face because these are areas where glow can start to look sweaty quite quickly. Nothing's going to last forever, that is the nature of makeup, but making an effort to top up a couple of times a day is honestly the secret to getting it feeling flawless. If you enjoyed this, please can you do me a big favour and just share it with someone that you think would like it. I'd love to help as many people as possible make the most of whatever they've already got at home. Give that a try and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next.